So my approach to light therapy is touching skin. I'm not against any other light therapy products, but I don't see how you can measure the outcome and guarantee a result based on a panel when the person is at a certain distance, because the power rating drops significantly if you're, 3 inches, 6 inches, or 12 inches. And you can't regulate that, and unless you provide like, the panel, and you provide a little block, where the panel is, and tell the person to be at a certain distance. This is where the output is. Because, slight differences in distance means large percentages of dose drop. So I didn't want to deal with any of that. I just said, we'll build devices that touch skin. And that way when we give you, this is the manual, this is our output, that is directly into your body. We guarantee you that output. That's my approach to light therapy. And it's sort of, I believe that's sort of the next generation of light therapy products, are very precise dose and output, and having the device adapt to the person. Like, I like the idea, I'm seeing it pop up now where there are like pillows that are light therapy, yoga mats that have light therapy, car seats that have light therapy. I like this. I'm like, yeah, this is innovation. Like, I'm a product development guy, and I've got 11 design and innovation awards from all around the world for LumaFlex. So I've got more awards than any other light therapy company so far. And that's kind of my big thing is you create change by adapting and innovating on products so that it suits multiple outcomes in different scenarios for people, right? But the Essential Pro, this is the Essential Pro. This is the best portable device on the market, at least from what I've seen. And I know all of them. But this one, this is
You think,
where,
and you also, I mean, 10 minutes a day is sufficient.
so what we say in our education is 10 minutes twice a day, morning and night, is kind of what we give as a general protocol to everyone. But there's no like negative side effects to having too much light therapy with a device like this. And that's per site. So I think if I'm referencing, I can't remember the study, but there is a study, because think of your body as like a battery. It's like, think of your body as like the phone battery, right? You can fill your battery up, but how much you use your phone, or or based on age, do you work out? Are you dealing with the chronic pain? Are you dealing with cancer? Or are you just dealing with a headache? Or are you stressed? Your battery will drop at different rates for different people. But generally speaking, based on the study, which I can't remember the exact study, but I'll send you a file, the global database of red light therapy studies. And that is a fun link to get into. But it generally says that 20 minutes of full body red light therapy, your battery's full, but it will deplete at different rates, depending on the person's inflammation, what they're dealing with. So with a device this small, to fully get your whole body is not really possible. So there's never really a risk of overdosing or flatlining on light therapy with LumaFlex.
But in the scenario of your brother, or the sniper, if they actually had a specific incident, was it a couple of days or week? How long did it take for them they actually felt like they had recovered?
For actually not just for my brother and for Levi, but for everyone in my orbit, I guess you would say for LumaFlex, 2 weeks is kind of the time frame for me for LumaFlex, which is quite exciting. I don't tell people, don't worry, you'll be okay in 2 weeks. I say most doctors that I know that endorse photobiomodulation and will encourage photobiomodulation will tell you don't come back until 4 months. So I always say, like, be prepared to be consistently using for a month. Yeah, usually when people tell me like, oh, my pain has gone from an 8 to a 2, it's in a 2-week time frame, which is quite exciting. And I think that's because we push, touching skin. You don't want to lose treatment, because if the device is at a distance, you can see light reflects, it bounces, it ricochets, right? You don't want to lose that treatment. You want all of that treatment on your skin. And I think that's it's like bang for buck. You're getting like the optimal amount of dose into your body